Welcome to ComD 4710. My name is Dr. Simón Cereijido, and we are going to start our journey learning, describing, and thinking about primary and secondary language disorders. For this presentation, you will need a notebook and a pencil or pen to jot notes and answer questions. You can always stop the recording and resume later on. Let's start our first lecture with a review of some basic concepts. Take a moment and read this cartoon. I would like you to answer the following question. Write down your answer in your notebook. Remember, you can stop this video at any time to write down your reflections. You must bring your notebook to our face-to-face meetings. You have learned that most children acquire language naturally. What does this mean? Write down your answer on your notebook too. Take your time. By now, you know that not all children have an easy time learning language. What difficulties may they have? Take your time and write down some examples of difficulties. What are the potential consequences of these difficulties? Think about the whole child, about children's daily communicative demands, about their development. Take some time to write down your ideas. You may stop this video and resume later. Let's go over a review of the basic concepts of our studies. Communication is the act of transferring information, ideas, needs, and desires between two or more people. It refers to the transmission of messages between senders and receivers. Communication modalities refer to the manner in which information is transmitted and received. When we talk about language modalities, we refer to listening and speaking modalities using spoken language, and to reading and writing modalities using written language. In this illustration, I would like to make you think about the similarities between listening and reading, and between speaking and writing. When we listen and read, we make sense of the linguistic input we receive. When we speak and write, we create linguistic output. When we communicate, we use different cues, different devices to understand and speak. Look at this illustration. Which Venn diagram corresponds to the linguistic cues? Yes, the pink diagram. Paralinguistic cues are cues that go beside or on top of the linguistic cues. What Venn diagram corresponds to paralinguistic cues? Yes, the beige diagram on the right. Non-linguistic cues are not linguistic, they're different. Of course, examples are listed in the green diagram. Take a moment and look for the definitions of the following terms in your notes and textbooks from previous courses or online. The terms are gestures, prosody, stress, and speech rate. Look for definitions that are relevant to our discipline. Write them down in your notebook. What is speech? Speech is the oral verbal mode of transmitting messages. Why oral? Because we use oral neuromuscular movements to produce sounds. Why verbal? Because when we use speech, we use linguistic units, that is, words and phrases. What is language? Here you have two definitions. Please read them. Once again, I will ask you to use your notebook. Explain why language is a code, why the linguistic symbols are arbitrary, what rule-governed combinations are. That is, please explain the highlighted words with your own words. This is the end of our first presentation. Please write down any questions you may have in your notebook. We will discuss them in person next time. Thanks so much.